Hello Internet, I'm Sagar Patel. I'm a data scientist at NSOFI. We are a data science training institute and we provide corporate trainings and a 6 months PGP program, certificate program in data science that covers pretty much everything starting from statistics, machine learning, artificial intelligence, decision sciences, deep learning, and big data. So in this video, I'll walk you through the procedure of setting up your Windows machine for R development. So this basically is a two-step procedure. We'll be installing two things, the R language itself and RStudio, which is basically an IDE for R development. So the first thing that you should do is click on these links uh, with respect to your operating system. So since we are doing for Windows, we'll be clicking on these two links and these will download the setups. The download links are also specified in the YouTube description below. So yeah, click on these links and your download should start. I already have downloaded these files on my system, so I'll be canceling this downloads. But once you have these two setups downloaded, you should come to your directory where you downloaded these setups, and the first setup we will install is the R 3.5.1-win. So like most of the setups, you don't need to make any specific changes during the installation procedure. You can safely keep on clicking next, OK and install. The only step where you might want to do something different is add a desktop shortcut, and that's pretty much it. This will start your installation procedure. So R was built for statisticians, primarily for statistical analysis, but it has become quite popular in the data science community for analytics purpose, and now pretty much everybody uses it, starting from a statistician to a researcher, from a business analyst to a data scientist. Because of this widespread popularity, it is one of the most sought out of tool for analytics. So now we are done with R installation. This would install R on our system, and if I open my start menu and look out for R, I have a folder by R and R 64-bit version. So this is what it would look like. This is the bare bones of R installation. So it just provides you a console where you can write commands like this. So you see, we have established a basic setup here. But one evident problem is that you cannot write scripts or long procedures to do much more in-depth analysis. So we clearly need a IDE, an interactive development environment, which will help us develop our scripts and do a lot more than just a console. So that requires the second part, which is installing RStudio. So now we'll be installing RStudio. Again, just like any generic setup, you are good to go with just do next and install. This might take a minute or two, but once this is done, we are pretty much good to go for our R and development environment. So the added benefits that you get in RStudio is you get your window gets divided into 4 separate panes, and there is a lot of utility going there. One pane can be used for plotting graphs, another can be used for exploring your variables, another pane can be used for writing scripts and synchronizing your scripts, and the final fourth pane is used as a console. Don't worry, don't get intimidated by description. we will open it and I'll show you a view of that. So this is what RStudio looks like. We have our window divided into 4 panes. The top left is the place where you write scripts. The bottom right is the console that we experimented with when we installed R first. And yep, that's pretty much it. You are good to go.